Nothing here.
M'aider.
The sensor you receive from Stillman visualizes the C4.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Encounter
Pas de radar,
Order additional units into the area around the PFA connecting bridge at Strut F. Prevent the subject from proceeding any further.
Ils ont ça les deux gars en un.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Là, je veux vraiment aller faire la bombe, mais c'est pas de radar, ça. Oh, c'est... Ah ben, Will Run, ça fait un bout, hein? Ça va,
What's that?
Attack team, come back at once.
encounter the area.
Dispatch your additional unit to Strut F. Don't let the subject get away.
vraiment pas bien, ouais.
Raiden! Got one. Everyone, watch your back.
Ah, ben là, j'ai le M9.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
ça qui me manquait, là. La M9. Ça smash encore un peu, ouais. Ça game à quoi c'est dans le site, là? Le son du jeu, ouais, c'est... La fibre! Déjà! Nice!
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Là, la petite bombe. Puis... La petite bombe, puis... Le compute. Ah, c'est en bas, là.
There's something. Oh, wait. It's the enemy. I need help.
Don't allow the subject to get away.
Là, moi, je sais où, ça va bien aller. Fuck! Bon, c'est proche. Quand t'as pas de radar, ça va mal. Là. Tu me vois pas, tu me vois pas.
Return to your positions.
C'est soit le... Si c'est au PS2, c'est soit le 2 ou le 3.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Stradiv.
Je suis sur une lancée, là. J'ai fait le premier, là, je suis sur le 2. Puis après ça, je vais faire le 3 puis le 4.
There's somebody there.
Calice.
It's the enemy. I need help. Something over there.
Bon, là, la bombe elle est là. Je sais pas comment y aller.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way
Whoa.
to Stradiv. Intensify the level of security.
Comment je fais? c'est-
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Elle est là-dedans. Je sais pas comment y aller. Ah, c'est sûr que c'est compliqué, là. Le gameplay est quand même pas facile, vraiment. Puis en l'histoire, c'est compliqué as fuck, là. Pour un kid, là, c'est sûr que tu comprends rien. Ok, comment je fais pour aller? Faut peut-être que je drop d'en haut. Ah! Putain, je me fais sneaker.
It's the enemy! I need help! It's the enemy! I need help!
Boom! Like a boss.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Il doit y avoir un moyen de dropper pour... J'ai le goût d'essayer d'aller chercher le magazine, là, mais c'est peut-être pas le meilleur plan.
Nothing here.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team,
Who is that? It's the enemy! I need help!
what's going on? Respond.
Encounter the enemy.
He's over there!
Pas la meilleure idée. Quasiment mort. Non, je te le conseille, Metal Gear, moi je suis un fan.
No! No! Jack, please answer me! Jack! Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful.
Il dit qu'il n'y a pas le temps au
I could
début,
look
puis
down
là,
on the
il jase
Chrysler
pendant
Building from
15 ans.
120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Fais tes devoirs, man. Do your homework, Will.
It's possible the terrorists will attempt to destroy the big ship.
Ok. Moi je suis là. Fait qu'il faudrait que j'aille là. Faut que je retourne dans le F. Puis que j'aille l'autre bord. C'est vrai que j'ai mon gun, ça va quand même être moins pire. Pas quoi te dire, Will, man.
Who is that? It's the enemy. Hunt it down.
Ah! Non, rentre dedans! Ben oui! Ben oui! Là, sont 2000. Ben oui! Sérieux. J'arrive en avant du casier qui est ouvert, il ferme la porte. Ben oui!
Right! Right!
Ah, j'ai mon radar ici. Supposé en avoir une ici. Hey! Il était complètement dos à moi. J'arrive puis il me voit tout de suite. What the fuck?
It's
What?
the enemy. Hunt it
Fuck.
down.
Sérieux, hein?
It's the enemy. Hunt it down.
Sérieux? J'ai pas compris celle-là. Crissement loin, man. J'arrive dans son dos, il se revient pis il me tire dessus. What the fuck? En plus, j'ai plus de vie. J'ai plus de bandage. Ça va pas bien. On dirait qu'il n'y a pas de bombe ici. Pourtant, il est supposé en avoir une. Allez par là. Ah, ok, il y a deux salles. pensais pas qu'il allait se mettre en alerte dessus. Oh, lisse. Une balle, man. J'ai donc bien de la misère.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
On va arrêter les conneries, là. Une bombe à quelque part ici. Un autre défaite.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fatman, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fatman. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Alright. Je refasse tout le chemin là. Yeah, cardboard box. Whoops. Oh, this. What a bad move.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor strut A. Boost up security.
Pas d'autres portes ici. Faut que j'aille par là-bas. La seule porte. Là-bas. Oh, yes. J'arrive à côté de la porte. Ma cote sur le mur. C'est que les contrôles font chier des fois. Ouais, c'est clair. Mais des fois, ils te voient de plus loin. Faut que tu te watches. censé être capable de le pogner à un moment donné. Supposé être à quelque part ici. C'est un deuxième étage ou... Ah! Je l'entendais ici. Elle est dans le coin. Je l'entends sonner ici. Ah.
I have the last C4
Steve, ça me fait
frozen.
chier, man.
There's nothing
Je
showing
trouve que
up
c'est
on
de
the
la
sensor
pure
now.
merde.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course, I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
The Cypher is a type of unmanned surveillance craft. It
What's up, Jack?
Je reviens tout de suite.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya.
Bon. Là, faut que j'attende qu'il me recontacte ou quoi. Hein.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
Dead Cell was a shadow unit within the SEALs organization.
Right. They handled surprise raids on vital government facilities, didn't they?
Yes. They were originally put together to check the nation's military security system. The unit was the brainchild of ex-President George Sears. Dead Cell was a secret unit positioned at the opposite end of anti-terrorist outfits such as Delta Force and SEALs.
Were they always a...
Group of madmen?
Yeah.
No. They got weird when Colonel Jackson, Fortune's husband, was sent to jail.
Sent to jail? For what?
Corruption. He misappropriated government funds.
Sounds like he deserved it.
That's what everybody else thought, except for the members of Dead Cell. They felt the Colonel was falsely accused. Fact is, they took the case to the powers that be, but they never managed to reopen the case.
Was there any truth to their claim?
Who knows? Whatever the situation is, Dead Cell's name was tainted.
And Colonel Jackson?
He was being held at Leavenworth.
Was? Meaning he's been released?
Well, in a manner of speaking, the Colonel's dead.
Oh.
Apparently, he lost the will to live and died in prison. The members of Dead Cell snapped with the loss of their leader. They underwent a radical change and became uncontrollable.
And that's why they undertook this terrorist operation.
Seems as good a reason as any.
J'appelle tout le monde pour savoir qu'est-ce que je fais là.
I've readied a sensor that's capable of detecting.
Ah. Où qui était caché là?
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Okay.
somebody there. Who's there?
Right. Bliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Fatman has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. It looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Je sais pas pantoute ce qu'elle a eu. Ew. Hello.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. Good.